Going guys, Chris back here again with some more. We're all here in MGD Arena today, checking out Terrific, Son of Yawgmoth. He's a minion, so I guess we'll take that Son of Yawgmoth with a bit of a grain of salt, but either way, he is a new MH3 reprint commander, and guess I'll keep this hand. Dark Ritual into something is just kind of too powerful to ignore, unfortunately. What we're Dark Ritualing into, I don't know yet, but I guess Rolling Regrowth just to slow him down. Like, that's mana fixing gone. So I know that they can't answer anything I'm doing. So I guess this is our plan. Which is weird, because I don't know why this works sometimes. Karavik, I don't know how you work. I just... this has been one of my chief concerns since the release of MH3, is that the current the format is like, it's in a weird place. On one hand, we have a lot of powerful new cards in the format that have taken up some of the staples that you see in your day-to-day time in the historic Brawl queue. On the other hand, some of the powerful things we have the potential to just make degenerate strategies more degenerate. And like, Mono Black has some degenerate cards. Your Thoughtseize, your I think I prevent the 3-drop from coming down. Or the 4-drop coming down on turn 3. So much bad stuff. If we get a third mana source, we're fine. But this deck has routinely mana screwed me. So I'm not very hopeful. I don't know how Arena... Yep. I don't know how Arena does MDFC calc. This deck is running 1 or 2 MDFCs. And I don't think I cut any lands for them. I think they're just lands 41 and 43. Or, no, 41 and 42. Counting is good. Okay. Okay, deck. That is, that's how it is. Yeah, I hate to see it, honestly. Yeah, I hate to see it. We got the early removal, early Thoughtseize, but we just couldn't follow it up. And our opponent is uninvading Dominaria right now. The invasion of Dominaria lasted all of 3 seconds. Invasions are weird cards, man. I think I'm going to concede out of this one. No lands, and our opponent has a full board. There's no way we can recover from that. Not even if we high roll a Wrath off of a Key to the City and somehow cast it before we die to a lethal board of Flying Angels. Like, not going to happen. Sad, but not going to happen. Yeah, I don't know where the format is at the moment, and that's kind of what I've been trying to gauge throughout my playtime over the past few days. Because MH3 has been out for about a week at this point, and I still don't know if it is a blessing for the format or if it is a curse. There are cards like Arna. Arna I love. She's a very cool commander. We played her before on the channel. She was like the second or third commander that I actually played. And like she's very cool. I think she's definitely a boon for the format. Get our Mind Stone out. We have 3 mana. That's further than we got last game. Our opponent, though. Have you got the curse for me? Oh no, that's an Arcane Signet. Is that an Arcane Signet? Okay. The more you know. Do I kill a cat? I can kill a cat at instant speed, so I guess I don't need to. I don't need to bother with it. Clock is good. You see, now I gotta kill a cat. Which is a lot worse sounding than I wanted it to be. I like cats. Cats are very cool. Phyrexian Obliterator. Come on, fight me, opponent. Fight me with your 2 permanents. Oh, okay, fair enough. Fair enough. If I draw a land, we can Karavik and Polluted Bonds. Polluted Bonds is good against a mana screwed opponent because they are more than willing to play lands. Oracle of the Alpha. That can put some power 9 in your deck. That's pretty good. You got the your opals, your not opals, your moxes. A couple of draw spells, and then an extra turn spell. There's some good stuff there. This is gonna cost all of my mana, but we have killed the creature. We basically have to keep killing creatures until our opponent stops playing creatures. That's kind of where we're at, unfortunately. Are you an even or an odd? You are a odd. Okay, fair enough. Get around Ward. Ward is one of those mechanics that just gets in your head. You think, my opponent's creature has Ward, I can't get rid of it as easily. But it's basically... Oh my god, Ancestral Recall. You are throwing a power 9 per turn, opponent. A power 9 per turn. Land? Not land, okay. Fair enough. Life goes burr. Our opponent's gonna draw a new hand. Basically this turn. She's back. And equipped. And hasted. Hmm. Oh, right, I can do this. Weird. I think I get... Hmm. So, well, I know Isildur's fate is not great for me. This also doesn't target, so it gets around Arna doing Arna things. Although we might have just fallen into the trap that our opponent has drawn a counterspell. Although they have not a lot of blue mana. So I hope they don't use it. That is so many. That is so many Power 9 cards off of a single Oracle trigger. That is some crazy stuff, opponent. That is crazy. For Mirrodin, alright. Arna comes back down. He gets haste again. Hero's Heirloom. So many small artifacts. Ouch, ouch. Land. I really cannot afford to be doing this. And I don't even think I have something for it. I have Toxic Deluge. How much life do I have? So, like, yeah, I guess in theory that is the play. We are at 1 life. Our opponent's gonna kill us next turn. Where is their blue mana, though? Like, I do feel bad for them on that regard because they have no blue mana. Healed her enough that maybe they can't cast it? Okay. Okay. Draw 3 cards. Yeah, yep. That is the second time that's been cast this game. Magnetic Snuffler. Can't say I've seen one of those recently. Don't you just give it haste? Yeah, there we go. Oh, no. Right, you skipped through your combat. I thought I was dead. Never mind. We got time for one more game. We should have been dead there. On to game 3. Yeah, so I don't know. I don't know about the format at the moment. It has... I've seen ups and I've seen downs, and it is a little worrying, but it's always a little bit worrying after some more high-powered cards in a format, right? So whenever we get like a truckload of mythics dropped into the client, it's like, in theory, this is great. In practice, it is prohibitively expensive and doesn't lead to good gameplay. But what can we do? I think I'm gonna heist. I think I'm going on a heist. Don't have a blue creature, so that's not gonna be fun. That, I guess. On turn 3, we can Polluted Bonds. Or we can save up to to play a more impactful spell. So we're up to 5 next turn with the Ritual. And we are mapping. A polluted bonds would just outpace our opponent at this point. But then we'd actually have to get the lands to cast our spells, which our deck is not great at. Like, I've played about a dozen or so games with this deck, and for some reason, despite having like 40 lands in it, it still doesn't find anything good. And our opponent's convening now, so they can just attack every turn and put counters on it. We are probably dead already. Sure. Gonna play my Bushmeat Poacher opponent. He's a powerful card. Feel free to concede at any time. I don't think it'll go that way, though, unfortunately. At this point, all they really need to do is attack and hold a protection. That will just win them the game. They might fall into the trap of thinking that we don't have the reach to get to a Wrath at the moment. But generally the black decks in Historic Brawl have their Wraths at turn 5. So our opponent definitely realizes that's something that can happen. And they play into it anyways. Okay. I respect it. I respect it a lot. Are we sacking a blue creature? Did we draw the flare? Did draw the flare. Okay, well, I mean, that's probably the game, unfortunately. That's probably just the game. I don't think we can overcome that. GG. Well, if you enjoyed today's video, leave a blue like, subscribe to the channel, and I will see you next time. Bye for now.